UK to boost US in South China Sea dispute to send Brexit message to world. Britain's military will engage in more conflicts after Brexit to show it is still a global player, a leading defence expert claimed. The UK will have to join wars to forge closer relationships with countries outside the European Union, EU, according to Trevor Taylor of the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI. Think tank. Britain's long-standing defence security policy has been to contribute militarily in global conflicts, and as the country will be spreading its wings away from the EU, it will have to place more focus on other countries. He said just yesterday America announced Britain would join 17,500 US troops in a joint military exercise with South Korea. They would be part of a team of 3,000 troops from Australia, Canada, Colombia, Denmark, New Zealand and the Netherlands joining US forces. The drill will be a 10-day computer-simulated defense exercise, starting on Monday. And the disputed South China Sea will be another focus for the UK to send its military in a bid to deepen relationships with the United States and Australia, according to the Defence Management Research Fellow speaking from the internationally respected think tank. Mr. Taylor said, "The Ministry of Defence has expressed an interest in being involved in Asia and the South China Sea. The British defence security policy is to be an international player and to make a contribution to security on the global scale. One consequence of Brexit, perhaps, is it's made us more interested in relations with other countries, which might include Australia. One way of making yourself more relevant to Australia and even Japan is to commit some forces to operate in that area. On the other hand, it also might be the UK wishes for influence in the United States. You might judge influence in the US might be greater if our forces are operating alongside the US in these areas away from Europe." The UK has already started to make good on Mr. Taylor's predictions, with Defence Secretary Michael Fallon confirming at the end of July at least one of Britain's two new warships, the HMS Queen Elizabeth and the HMS Prince of Wales, would be sent to the region next year. The oceanic area between Indonesia, Brunei, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, China, Taiwan and the Philippines is claimed by all of the countries surrounding it. However, China's claim over the entire sea is currently the most contentious issue and has the potential to be the most dangerous. The United States has a large presence in the South China Sea, which harks back to the Pacific War and its post-war order, which prompted impressive economic growth and regional prosperity with the threat of war or conflict. The sea is Australia's main trading route, with the conflict placing the former Commonwealth country in a difficult position. Mr. Taylor added, "It's a policy-driven thing. Once you say you want to be an international player in difficult areas, then you have to commit, and South China Sea, East China Sea are becoming difficult areas. Obviously Russia is presenting some challenges. How we respond in terms of equipment to those sorts of new challenges, it's an intellectual challenge as well as a financial challenge." During a visit to Australia at the end of July, Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson said sending a British warship to the South China Sea was a show of strength designed to demonstrate Britain's support for free navigation rights in international waters at a time when China is trying to claim the area as its own. The move is likely to anger Beijing officials who have claimed indisputable sovereignty over the South China Sea islands. Mr. Johnson said, "One of the first things we will do with the two new colossal aircraft carriers that we have just built is send them on a freedom of navigation operation to this area to vindicate our belief in the rules-based international system and in the freedom of navigation through those waterways which are absolutely vital for world trade." Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.